Wow, can I just say,
I'm here to give my personal testimony about the Fashion Startup Intensive online course.
I am so grateful I came across Christine Dahl and her amazing program called the Fashion Startup Intensive.
Fashion Startup Intensive program was the best match with what I previously learned at fashion school.
It really helped me out, especially their Fashion Startup Intensive class.
It was very clear that her heart was really about supporting up-and-coming designers, whether you have an experience or not.
They literally have everything that you could possibly need to know when it comes to creating a fashion business.
The program is a wealth of information that's presented in a way that's practical, efficient, resourceful, encouraging.
You can follow the best creative fashion school in the world. Marketing classes always remain their weakest point. I didn't know how to put my newborn brand on track the most efficiently. I didn't know how to build my website properly and how to build my audience.
We have a lot on our plate as is, and this program has just allowed us to focus on what it is that we need to do, what we want to do.
I spent endless hours and months in the past going through all these YouTube videos and reading articles, trying to teach myself the ins and outs of the field, but there was no structure and it just got overwhelming and I felt discouraged.
And then back then I was just starting my company with literally zero to very minimal background in fashion. So I was very fortunate to have bumped into Christine. She was extremely helpful in providing me guidance on how to jumpstart my business.
We honestly did not know where to start. And so when we found Christine and Fashion Angel Warriors, it was like heaven sent.
I was in the dark and she gave me a flashlight. And with the Fashion Startup Intensive, we built the path together, step by step.
The fact that they were specifically with fashion was something that we had never seen before.
Helped me curate my Instagram and being more on brand, which in turn allowed me to become an influencer myself.
Our Instagram account has literally grown from maybe 150 followers to now, I think it's 1,055 followers.
And it's only been 6 weeks.
We actually had 2 celebs agree to accept one of our bags, and we were so excited.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. They accepted it, and they actually picked the color. I just loved it.
Now, did you learn that from our PR class?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Has the website traffic increased? First of all, we have a website period now, which is great. But not only that, we're getting traffic to our landing page that we didn't know we even needed, and our email list. That's the one thing that I will say is going to be like an integral part of our growth as a brand, is having that email list that we didn't even know to start creating right now.
And it's solid content. It's not that fluff that you see on the internet where people are like, oh, learn how to start a fashion business. It's not like that at all.
It taught me where to find manufacturers, how to create tech packs, all the ins and outs of the industry, and including sales and marketing, which that's super important when you're creating a new business.
The preferred vendor list is also a bonus, especially here in New York where there's so many vendor options out there. So it's assuring to know that Christine has gone through the vetting process to give us a compilation of trustworthy vendor options.
I found a manufacturer who really fits the vision for my company and my philosophy.
Digital marketing, fabric sourcing, hiring a sample or a pattern maker, and then every part of the production process.
We haven't really had to search for what it is that we need to do because the platform lays out everything from beginning to end.
The curriculum is set up in such a way that It's chronological order from what you should do from day one, progressing upward.
This program is golden and clear explanations with a lifetime access everywhere.
The best part is that I can actually go back to those courses, rewind the video, and get a refresher on certain aspects of the business.
Love having access to the private Facebook group where I can ask questions and learn from other people's insights and experiences.
Responds always, like within a day, like always. And so, I mean, I guess I just like the ease of access, like the accessibility part of it, and being able to do it on our own timeline and then revisit anything that we might have forgotten.
They have courses that I found to be very knowledgeable and educational and offer a lot of advice.
She saves you a lot of time. By having all of those contacts in her course, you don't have to go out and try to figure out who to use or where these people are. I tried doing that beforehand, before I met Christine, and it was a lot of time to not get very far.
It's very true. She's extremely generous with her resources, and that really allowed me to be very confident with, connecting with manufacturers, suppliers, without really sounding very lost in the whole process.
This is like really good industry information. There are worksheets, there are reference sheets.
I love the fact that it's set up as a curriculum in the same way that we would do like online classes for a university.
Just trying to show you here, you can see this thick sheet of papers that I've printed off. This is just the first 3 chapters of the curriculum.
I found it particularly helpful to get advice on how to plan the timeline of each step.
The thing about Christine is she does care. And I think this is a value that most of us don't see very much in business people. I do believe that Christine works from her values and her passion to help other designers and other people who have small businesses.
Christine knows her stuff, no joke. She has so much experience and is very well connected in the industry. She's someone you definitely want to get in touch with if you're interested in starting a fashion line, because she has so much to offer.
She's extremely knowledgeable as a mentor. Her courses really provided detailed processes and guidance on how to build, your business from beginning and all the way to like launching your brand.
It was a right solution for sure, and Christine is a real angel warrior.
And she can definitely help anybody who wants to start their own fashion line.
Fashion Startup Intensive course, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose by getting this, so don't hesitate. Another moment more, look at your budget, move some things around if you need to, and make room for this and get this, because it's going to be your bedrock and it will guide you through so that you don't make those mistakes and you can avoid some of the pitfalls if you haven't already fallen into some of those pits like I have, but it'll help you climb out of those pits if you have.
Even if you're living abroad, in or far away from New York City, it's worth it because you'll receive so many international tips.
All the classes that I've taken with Christine have been outstanding. I'm very grateful because thank you to her, I've been implementing more call of action and do whatever it takes. That mentality is amazing and our teams have worked really well together.
Overall, the Fashion Startup Intensive was so well worth the investment for me, and especially because I have lifetime access to all its resources.
It's just all around just awesome, great, saved us time, money, hassle, stress. it's just, we literally would not be able to do it without Fashion Startup Intensive. It's just, it would not happen.
You're not going to regret it. And there's an easy pay option where you can, I certainly took advantage of that.
So feel free to check out Fashion Angel Warrior.
Thank you, Fashion Angel Warrior, for everything.
Thank you, Christine. We cannot wait to work with you more.
Thank you so much, Christine and team.
Merci, Christine.
Fashion Angel Warrior!